They say love dies in silence, not in shouting. I never believed that. Until I lived it. I used to think marriage meant closeness. Two people pulling each other in, not drifting apart. But with Emma, my wife of 7 years, it was the opposite. And it wasn't loud fights or slammed doors that drove us apart. It was something quieter, sharper, and far more painful. Rejection. It started small. At dinner, I'd place my hand gently over hers, and she'd slide away without hesitation. At night, I'd inch closer in bed just to feel her warmth, but she'd scoot to the very edge, like I was burning her. At first, I told myself not to overthink. Stress, exhaustion, family worries. It had to be temporary. But weeks bled into months. And every time I reached for her, the answer was the same. Not now. I'm tired. It wasn't just a rejection of touch. It was a dismissal of me, my worth, my presence. I tried talking to her, gently, asking if something was wrong, if I had done something to push her away. But she brushed it off. You're imagining things. Not everything has to be about intimacy. Each excuse was like another brick in a wall that was growing higher between us. And then came the night that broke me. I reached out just to stroke her hair, just to remind her I was there. She slapped my hand away and snapped. Can you stop? It's suffocating. That word, suffocating. My love, my care, my presence, suffocating. I lay awake that night staring at the ceiling, realizing something brutal. I'd been clinging to a version of Emma that no longer existed. The next morning, I didn't reach for her hand. I didn't ask about her day. I simply drank my coffee, set the mug in the sink, and left without a word. At first, she didn't notice. Maybe my silence even felt like relief. But as the days stretched on, my absence became heavier than my touch ever had. No more check-in texts. No more smiles across the couch. I spent nights in my study instead of beside her. And slowly, Emma started to notice. Why are you so quiet? Are you mad at me? I wasn't mad. I was clear. If she didn't want me when I offered myself freely, then she wouldn't have me at all. 2 weeks later, I came home late after lingering at a cafe. Emma was pacing in the living room, her phone in hand, face flushed. Where were you? You didn't answer my calls. I raised an eyebrow, calm, detached. I was out. Does it matter? And for the first time in months, I saw it. Panic. Of course it matters. You just disappeared. Do you even care about this marriage anymore? The irony nearly made me laugh. The woman who had pushed me away night after night was now begging for an explanation. Emma, I said evenly, you shut me out for months. You told me I was suffocating you. So I stopped. Isn't this what you wanted? Her face crumbled. She had no excuse, no retort, just silence. That night, I didn't sleep in our bed, not in anger, just because I no longer felt the pull. Days turned into weeks, and the same emptiness she built between us, she was now the one trapped inside it. She started reaching out. Do you want to watch something together? I made your favorite meal. I responded politely but coldly, and she felt it. The wall she built was now unbreakable. Then came the breaking point. I walked in one Friday evening and found her waiting at the door, eyes red from crying. I can't do this anymore, she blurted. You're ignoring me and it's driving me insane. I don't know where you are, what you're doing, what you're thinking. I feel like I've lost control of everything. I set my keys down calmly. Control? You lost control the moment you decided my presence didn't matter. You wanted freedom from me. Now you have it. Tell me, how does it feel? Her tears spilled over. I didn't mean it like that. I didn't realize how much I needed you until you were gone. I thought you'd always chase me. I never believed you'd actually stop. Her words didn't soften me. They revealed the truth. She had taken me for granted. She thought my love was endless. I looked her in the eyes and said, I'm not a shadow, Emma. I won't beg for scraps of affection. I deserve a partner who values me, not someone who calls my love suffocating. She collapsed onto the couch, sobbing, whispering my name like it might tether me. But inside, I'd already let go. By withdrawing, I had found my strength, and in her panic, I saw her greatest fear. It wasn't losing control. It was losing me, and for the first time in years, I didn't feel rejected. I felt free.
If you were in my shoes, would you have let her back in? Or would you have shut the door for good like I did? Let me know in the comments. And if this story hit you as hard as it hit me living it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories like this.